So remember, the problem is never about the thought. It's like money. Money is neither good or evil. Likewise, thought is neither good or evil, or wholesome and unwholesome. Thought is just a tool. It depends on the user. Like money, if the user of money is evil, money becomes evil. If the user of money has noble qualities, virtuous user, then money becomes very, very wholesome, virtuous. It can bring about a lot of wholesomeness, virtuous activity. So with this understanding, as a cultivator, we will straighten our views. Then we ask ourselves that question: how can I not stir my mind, not react to what I see, what I hear, what I smell, what I taste, what I tactily feel and think? Then it brings us to another section of the Buddha's teaching. The Buddha says, we must have the direct seeing to see things as they are. Means not according to what our views and opinion or belief system or conditioning telling us that this person is evil, this person is violent, or this person is what and what. And how can this country do that? How can it attack another solving country and all those things? So all this, when you don't understand, it becomes like very real. You will attach to it. You will cling on to it. So with the Dhamma understanding, then we will come to know. To see things as they are means the direct seeing without delusion. Views, opinion, and conditioning and belief system doesn't come in. So when they doesn't come in, if I see things as they are, means I understand all these condition arising phenomena, they follow nature's law, like the Buddha said. Whatever that arise, there are causes and condition behind. So if the causes and condition have been set, things is just the way it is. Like the Buddha said, you have to learn to see things as they are. Means within that moment, that reality, what is, suchness, tathata. So when you can have the wisdom to see things as they are, means human beings, living beings are just the way they are. There's no right, no wrong, no blaming, no finger pointing. He know you, he know me, no mark of anything. With that understanding, you become very different, very, very different. Then you can develop the wisdom to transcend the delusion. Then you can act beautifully. So this is what Dhamma is all about, the understanding of it, free your mind. So we straighten our view by telling ourselves, people are just the way they are. The world is the world. Conditions like that, things will be like. So I accept. Within that moment, that reality is already fixed by all the causes and conditions. So I accept. The moment I accept, I am free of fear, free of emotion, egoic movement, all completely free. That's why you can accord and flow, accepting the reality within the moment. But if you just do that, you are not living life. Understand? If you just do that, you fail to understand the important purpose of life. Yes, accord and flow is most important. But after that, what happened? The problem is still there. You have to act. You have to resolve things and make way. That is the Dhamma part that people don't understand. You have to respond with what? With wisdom, with understanding, following the Dhamma way, noble eightfold path. That part is where the application of Dhamma is. You can do that with all this understanding. Because today I want to make it very complete for you all to develop the understanding. Then your Dhamma understanding become very penetrative. Then at the moment of sense experience, you will not stir your mind anymore. You will not react and complain anymore. But you will still know how to act. When there is condition, you will act accordingly. Means dependent on people's condition. If there is condition to help, you will help. If there is condition to express something, you will. But if there is no condition, you just let things be. Because the world is not what you think. There is no mark of self, living beings, of others. There is no mark of life, number, everything. Under ultimate wisdom, it is not what living being think. The mundane mind cannot understand. All this, if you don't have the Dhamma, the wisdom, you will get trapped by the mundane mind. Because the mundane mind is the instrument for delusion when you don't have the wisdom, the Dhamma. Why did I say that? Because this mundane mind, its property is about thinking. It thinks a lot. It makes one heedless. And the thinking comes from what? Knowledge. Knowledge of what? Good and evil, right and wrong. So this knowledge creates duality. So with this knowledge, it tries to act. Act according to what? Memory, views, opinion, conditioning. That's why it starts to reason. It starts to analyze. Analysis and reasoning come in. Then it starts to argue. Then it starts to arise misunderstanding, conflict, instigate people and all those things, like the media. So a lot of things that is happening within society, within our civilization, if you don't have the Dhamma understanding, you will be trapped, you will be conditioned, you will be affected. Then you become part of the totality of that egoic consciousness that argue and continuing stirring the condition for the decay in the totality of consciousness. That's why to free, to have peace, true peace, the individual must change unless each and every individual, at least 1% of it, had this wisdom and understanding to live, to free the mind and liberate the mind, to live in peace through awareness, through wisdom, then this 1% is enough to actually turn the totality of consciousness around. Because the ability of this pure thought, pure consciousness, to actually liberate the mind of sentient being is there. But we need that critical mass, which is about 1%. It's still a long way. Now we don't even have 0.0000001%. So you see how difficult it is to have a condition where more and more people have this understanding. Then only the world can be free of conflict, can have true peace. Not talk about peace. If you talk about peace, the egoic mind come in, conflict come in, misunderstanding come in. That's why United Nations also having a lot of problem, headache. Even the developed country, they are also not sincere in their intent. Then more and more country is being influenced, conditioned. Out of fear, they toe the line. Then some being oppressed until they got no choice, they fight back. And all this arise because of what? The result of what? Delusion, ignorance, not understanding truth. So this is the part that I would like to share today. Huh?